who was supposed to be Boston's next mayor. Apparently, this Santa had set up around the corner from the rest of the fair and was not visible from the rest of the fair. Robert and his daughter actually didn't even see the Santa until they were walking home. The line to see Santa inside of the fair was way too long, so when Alberta saw this Santa, she started crying and begging her dad to take a photo with him. So this photo was taken, and afterwards, the Santa asked if Alberta wanted to go on a short ride on the donkey. And she starts crying and begging her father again, so he agrees. But Alberta never returned. An hour went by and Santa still hadn't brought her back. Robert ran into the fair to ask an employee how long the donkey rides typically last, but the employee seemed really confused. There was no Santa with donkey rides at this fair. The employee pointed to the Santa who had a long line of children out in front of him and said that was the only Santa at the fair. Alberta was never found, and Robert actually dropped out of politics to spend his entire life and savings on finding her and the man who took her, and never did.
Jeez! Well, dang, can we get like a happy ending here? That was the only Santa, and then you sent your kid to the wrong Santa. You dummy. Yeah, I ain't never going to a place called Toyland or no fairs, no carnivals that got Santas going around. If y'all see Santa, just leave him alone, okay? Stay away. You don't know what he's up to. All you do, you write him your Christmas list, you walk by, you toss it to him, and then you keep it moving. Ain't no need to sit on his lap. We ain't got time for that. She could sit on my lap, though. Creepy man versus creepy dog. Oh, okay. Well, good night. Sleep tight, man. That's it. This is case closed. If you're going down the stairs and you see this, like, just walk in and then it enters your house, like, what are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep going downstairs and I'm gonna walk right out that front door. I'm gonna get my car keys and I'm driving off and I ain't never coming back. Sorry, doggo. It's all you, baby. You're the man of the house now. Hope you know how to bite. Cause you're gonna have to bite that demon thing that just walked in, so yeah, good luck.
Here are 3 real ways to survive encountering the Looksy Man. This entity is described as being tall, vaguely humanoid, and carnivorous in nature.
Ugh.
Specifically, it is known for consuming the eyes of its unsuspecting victims, leaving them to perish in the darkness.
Why?
The first rule you'll need to follow to avoid having a run-in with this entity is to simply ignore it and any content related to it. The Looksy Man doesn't seek out its victims. It has to be summoned, and although summoning it can be rewarding if done correctly, if you're worried about your survival, you might want to avoid having anything to do with it in the first place.
Yeah.
However, if for some reason this is not possible, you'll need to remember the second rule. Stay low and keep moving. The Looksy Man cannot enter a person's home unless it has physically viewed them through a crack or window, or that person has come to a complete stop. If you stay low and constantly move from hiding space to hiding space, the chances of it spotting you will be much lower, and your chance of survival will be much higher. Finally, if all else fails and the Looksy Man is able to enter your home, fight for your life and keep close track of the time. Come sunrise, the Looksy Man will vanish, so as hard as it might seem, all you have to do is survive until then. And whatever you do, don't let it take you back to its lair. Tag a friend if you're watching this at night, and follow for more.
Yeah, don't let him take me back to his lair. Yeah, I'll do my best. Maybe I can bribe him.
Hey, Looksy Man, you like money? Here, I'll give you $3.
I'm pretty sure if the Looksy Man gets his hands on you, he dragging you back to his lair. You're screwed, man. And if the Looksy Man gets you, he gonna shave your mustache. And he gonna shave your goatee. I can't even grow a goatee. Trust me, I tried. Oh hey, Mom. You're home early. Hey, sweet. Okay, that ain't your mom. Do you see the eyes? I'm so excited. Let me text my brother. Did you see its eyes? That ain't your mom. Your phone says you're out of town still. Oh. Who are you? Yep, get the steak knife. There you go. What do you mean, who are you? That's your doppelganger. With them dang yellow eyes, that's an alien. Matter of fact, you should have pretended like that thing was your mom. Should have been like,
Oh, alright, Mom, I'm just gonna go to the car real quick. I'll be right back.
and then you could have driven off. You would have been good. You would have been Gucci Mane. But now you will not be Gucci Mane.
I'm of the belief that if you go to a new city, you need to check out
Your
at
mama?
least one spooky thing. So here are my top 3 picks for my favorite spooky things to see in Washington, D.C. First up, the Hay Adams Hotel. Bonus points if you stay here. This hotel is said to be haunted by Marion Hooper Adams, the wife of writer Henry Adams. She died in the hotel in 1885 and is said to be especially active in her hauntings around the anniversary of her death every early December. Next up, the Octagon House, now a museum in downtown DC. People have reported hearing girls screaming, bells ringing, and many ghosts on the premises. President James Madison moved into this house temporarily when the White House was destroyed, and it is said that his wife, the First Lady Dolly Madison, still roams the halls. And lastly, we have the Exorcist steps. These steps that are tucked away in Georgetown were used in the 1973 movie The Exorcist. Not only are these stairs already kind of creepy, but they were used in the scene where Father Karras falls to his death. Fun fact, they were even made a historical landmark in 2019. Let us know in the comments if you've been to any of these places.
Do I look like I've been to any of those places? Girl, you crazy. You must think I was born yesterday. Girl, I ain't going to these dang haunted houses and hotel, motel, and haunted Holiday Inns. Where's the rest of your body? Like, girl, you just like a little square right now. I'm trying to see a little more. Like, where your arms, girl? Where your boobs? Where's your butt?
Did you see it?
Are you serious? The poor dog terrified. Dang. Did you see it? Yeah, her terrified face? That's the face you make when you're scared? Come on, girl. Oh, well, I guess my face ain't much better. Alright.
These are scary urban legends in each state, part 1. Up first are the Dark Watchers.
That's racist.
The Dark Watchers are located in California and are extremely terrifying. Whenever people saw them, they were described as very tall, with featureless dark silhouettes, and often wore hats, and had walking sticks.
Nope.
Nobody has ever seen the Dark Watchers up close, because everybody that has disappeared. Some people believe the Dark Watchers are a very powerful entity from some other dimension, and they came here to psychologically torture humans. So if you live in California and see a dark, tall silhouette of a person in the distance, whatever you do, don't walk up to it because you will disappear.
Yeah, I didn't plan on walking up to it. What am I gonna do, ask it for its autograph? I'm pretty sure that these things are not in the mood. I'm not gonna mess around and find out. Y'all got some skinny legs though. You tall, we could use you on the Lakers. I'm gonna need all 3 of y'all to get back on defense and get my rebound.
Top creepy images that are truly disturbing.
Okay.
This is a stain on the skylight in my parents' house.
Ugh. That's a ghostly stain.
Neighbor's kid likes to make elaborate snowmen.
The heck? Why is there blood?
The pipes in our school basement leaked, and this is the icicle that formed.
No, it's not.
The man really loved his grandmother. After she died, he had her glass eye made into a ring.
Well,
The little boy was crying into his pillow, and this is what he left. I looked into my bucket of popcorn, and I think the popcorn was looking back at me.
the popcorn.
A creepy-looking mask dumped outside someone's house which hornets have made their home.
Well, good night, y'all. Yeah, it's been fun, y'all. Yeah, the guys, dang, man. A hornet's nest just made us over that little mask. Okay, all right. Well, blow it all up, man. Get a grenade and then call it a day. But if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and smack that like button. And yeah, I'ma see ya in the next one. Peace.